and learning how to kayak, guys. It's really fun. I would recommend this company. They let you rent kayaks, buy kayaks, and everything. This is gonna be really, really fun.
Yes.
The shaft.
I think you said neck, throat, and then right here, blade.
Neck. No.
Whenever
Throat.
you're thinking about your paddler's box, kind of think about baseballs. Anybody play
Blade.
baseball?
It's the blade
No. Okay, but I want
of the
you to
kayak
remember,
and paddle.
I want you to remember BAT. Okay.
It's
so
blinding.
When you're in the box,
It's
when
very.
you're in the paddler's box, right? When you're in the paddler's box.
One of the staffs is very shiny. It's very shiny and bright.
Okay. The A
But
stands for your arms.
it's fine.
And then
Let's
the
continue.
T stands for
If that was too bright for you guys, I'm sorry.
You'll hear a lot of that
but-
today because we're going to get in the river. We're going to go over
Yeah.
paddling strokes. Okay. You guys are going to be using your paddling
Your
strokes.
torso.
And if I say I need you to check your body is always upright. The
Yeah,
C
we're gonna
stands for catch.
get in that river right over there.
The P
We're gonna
stands
get
for
in that
power,
river.
and the R stands for recovery. Okay? And anytime that I
Catch.
say catch, this is you
Power.
catching the water.
Recovery.
Okay? Power is
Remember that.
whenever you are moving your torso and you are moving your
Catch, power,
boat
recovery.
to your paddle. Okay? So that is the
This is
power
one of
phase.
the,
So you're using your torso,
what
and you're
times
using your
that like
boat or your
you're
craft
really
to
happy
your paddle.
and like you're really happy,
And
and
then the
then
recovery
when you mess
is
up,
the
something
exit of your
happens,
paddle and then getting set up
you
for
get
the
more
next
excited.
stroke.
Like,
Let's go
I just
over
learned how to
real
do
quick.
this,
Paddler's box.
but I
What is
failed.
B?
Here's a quick tip.
Body. What is A?
When you fail, you
What
just
is
get
T?
back up.
Oh, very good. And
When you fail, you just get back up. Just some encouraging words. When you fall, you just get back up and do it again.
There's some basic parts.
No, I did not fall off. I did not fall
Pretty
off.
much all kayaks. The sit on top.
I did not
don't know
fall
that
off of the kayak.
terminology's
I didn't fall off.
Actually been identified because they're rather new, but some things are always the same. Bow is
Terminology?
the front.
I didn't understand that word,
Back.
terminology,
So bow,
but
stern.
I kind of understood it. The bow,
Generally,
the
where
bow
you
is the
get
front,
inside or where you
stern
sit,
is
it's
the
called
back.
cockpit.
that's the
I
cockpit.
think they're light.
Where you get
And
in
then
is
you're
the
gonna wanna flip
cockpit.
it.
Yeah, you can get ready.
There you go.
There you go. Hey, and you know
We're
what?
taking
Might
the
go down a bit.
boat off of the
Okay.
rack. We're taking the boat off of the rack. We're flipping it over. That hurt my arm because my fingers were in the
It would be good if
thing where I had to lift it and it kind of twisted. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt.
He's gonna name his boat, Mom. Okay, I want y'all to put it back
Yeah.
on.
I thought
Right back where
the
you got.
boat,
Okay, so what do you think you're gonna do first?
I was gonna name my boat, but I was like, no.
Yep. You need to get further back down.
Why did I try to name my boat? I do not know why.
All right.
I do not know why. He's strapping on the boat.
Well,
I think.
perfect. This way. Yep.
She's flipping the boat with us because the boat almost fell,
Yes.
and so she had to help us flip the boat.
Good. Got it.
She said the boats were light. That was not light. It was not light at all.
Get in your boat and get out of your boat.
Now I'm getting in my kayak.
And I'll have y'all paddle out.
He's teaching us how to get in and out of our kayak.
I guess he's like carrying all the supplies that you need to tell him or something.
I got my shoes, my shirt, my hair wet.
I needed for you some type of epic story.
Yeah, I literally tried to make a skit out of this, but 5 minutes in the water, I forgot. And like that blue boat disappeared out of sight. I didn't know where it went. We're getting the life jacket. Since blue's my favorite color, I got that
But this
vest.
would be more
That
of a
vest is 3-class vest. The one,
getting wet.
the
And
one,
then you would take your paddle and just kind of
the one preferred for kayaking. If you can guess,
you can generally kind of get out.
put it in the comments if you know what he's doing wrong.
Now, what wool is Mr. Michael breaking? Good gravy.
It has nothing to do with the boat or the paddle.
Not wearing a
Just
vest.
see what he's wearing. See what he's not wearing. Yeah. You didn't hear that. I totally didn't give you guys the answer.
Good adjustment.
I'm showing her my paddler's box.
With your entry, when you get in, I want a little wiggle. Okay, don't flip over.
We're
And I
gonna
want you to
do
paddle
our
to Mr.
entries
Michael's
so we can get into the kayaks
All right.
and into the water. Gonna swim to Mr. Michael. Well, we're gonna paddle to Mr. Michael and Mr. Grant. Okay, the boat's in the water. Yeah, my shoes got completely submerged in the water. It felt really weird because the rest of it was like rocks and dirt, so it felt really weird on my feet.
Wonderful.
And here is where I finally get to paddle the boat.
And then, I know you don't know paddle strokes.
I have to do a wiggle test to see how much room I have.
Fill out that paddle, fill out that boat.
I did my best to do a paddle stroke, but I kept moving. I asked him a few questions on how to go backwards, how to turn and everything, and how to stop. This was one of the most craziest times because I was in the water with the paddle. Like, I was in water. I didn't know it was in the water. There could have been water moccasins. I don't know. I just call them water markers, but I guess they're called water moccasins. I keep turning left whenever I do a paddle stroke. And then my paddle went completely under the water and I was scared.
So the trick is,
Mr. Grant is literally just Tokyo drifting in the water. He's literally Tokyo drifting. Well, maybe not as fast, but I'm literally going forward in the water. And I keep turning. Did you see that? I literally turned and I don't know how to keep going forward. Look, I keep turning. Like, I was like, how do I stop turning? I keep turning. Yeah, I was wearing my professional swim pants, so my legs didn't get wet. And I thought, I'm wearing shorts. That isn't going to protect much.
feel like you're unstuck. Alright, get out there just a smidge.
Wait a minute. That's the fighting the laws of gravity.
Literally, he just flipped over and then re-flipped himself. I'm like,
See how you have
how?
some wiggle room there, Matt?
I gotta try to turn.
Alright, turn.
He's teaching me, and then another person got in the water. We changed the clip. This is a different view. Now we're all boating in unison. I crashed into somebody, look. She literally is just driving. Literally about to crash into me. Didn't even try to change course. And then I go too far out and the river kind of carries me. But I ended up hitting the brakes on the boat. And I paddle backwards. I turn around. And then I start to go forward. I have a stronger hand on one side, so my dominant hand. So I didn't know, but I would have to double up on one side. I'm just swimming in between two kayaks. He turns around, and then I almost crash into Mr. Grant. And I turn, and I'm about to crash, but then I do some type of like switch a Rooney thing, and I didn't crash. So we're going forward, guys, and I always go away from the raft. For some reason, I turn, and I start to wobble, and I get really scared because it starts to wobble. It's going. I'm like, what's under my boat? What's under my kayak? I'm going around now. There's a gravel area near that rock. It's right there. Right there. I'm going to have an arrow point that out. But it's right there. And so we're going to try to turn around. Really, right now we're just going. And this is the part where I think we're like going in unison. And there's some other people talking.
Look, she's like cutting the
You
water.
came to the right spot.
Paddle the water.
And so now we're going forward. We're gonna try to turn around to park. To park on that little gravel area right there. You can see it more clearly. We're going in a formation now. I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm drawing starboard, I'm drawing starboard.
I almost hit his boat.
Dig on that right side. Full stop. Careful, Jackson. I need you to go to the boat.
And then I keep going forward because I can't turn. So then I start to turn, guys. But then, like, for some reason, it keeps pulling me towards the rocks. It keeps pulling me towards the rocks. I was able to turn. I don't know what I was doing. I thought that was a crocodile, and I started to get scared. I figured out that it's a piece of wood. A piece of wood. Am I scared of a piece of wood? But my kayak will protect me. I start to turn.
Sorry it went over. You're having too much fun over there.
I don't know how I'm gonna. There's like a whole traffic jam. Hopefully the camera turns so we can see the traffic jam. It's zooming out. You'll be able to see the traffic jam in a little bit if the clip cuts. Yeah, now I'm pulling in. You'll see the other kayaks. There's a whole traffic jam. I'm literally over here drifting. And look, he's backing up. There was like a collision. I pushed his boat away so I could move. Yeah, now you can see the traffic jam, a little bit of it. I'm moving, and so like I'm going, I'm gonna keep on going. This video is gonna be 16 minutes long, and then I'm turning, and then I end up hitting like the rocks, and I'm gonna have to pull it up. It's really, really heavy. And then I have to pick but the kayak drifts away. I just catch it. I bring it up.
Hey, so,
She's giving a teaching moment.
Sometimes boat ramps are big, and there's a lot of people here. So good job getting it in.
I'm gonna turn it around.
Good.
Well, while it's a teaching moment, what you would want to avoid is
Yeah, boats are blocking the boat ramp.
where you have your boats blocking the boat ramp.
Right.
And so I'm not asking you to move those boats right now, but generally that would be
If you just park
maybe
it there.
like a rude situation. If you're just, hanging out at the takeout, shooting the breeze, talking about your trip.
Just
that
move
day,
the boats
and there's somebody
away.
up there trying to get
This is a good teaching moment for me to tell you guys. Wait, I'm forgetting something. Here's a fun fact. The word kayak means man's boat or hunter's boat.
What are you up there right now?
Yeah, you are good. But that is
And
important
we're
to
back.
take into consideration. We
I've
call
seen
it
a lot of
clear.
arguments at a boat ramp.
Yeah, we call it clearing the ramp.
We went over the time
Okay.
limit.
All right, guys, we actually went over.
I gotta take this thing off. My shirt isn't wet, but my arms and then my neck, my collar is like really wet. He got barely wet, but I got super
Hey, you got your
wet.
backstroke too, didn't you? Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah.
what do they call
I'm
it?
advertising my
What's your
YouTube channel.
channel's name?
Jax Max TV.
Say it again.
Jax Max
And the
TV.
video's over.
Jax Max TV.